In order to receive the outcome that you desire, you need to do what is needed as opposed to what you want. A lot of people will never really achieve their full potential or receive the outcomes in which are desired due to them limiting themselves by only doing what they want. I see it every single day. So many people just live frivolously, doing whatever they want, not really thinking about how it can affect their outcomes, all while desiring it. We talked about this on the channel. Expecting outcome and changes without changing anything or doing what's necessary is the definition of insanity, perpetuating the same cycle. There are so many people that walk around in this world just doing what they want. Nobody is really locked in. A lot of people are not really locked in. So I would like to emphasize whoever it is that this reaches to do what is needed so you can do what you want. And just in understanding that concept holds so much power because it allows you to understand that the one that is driving your ship is you. You know, I said driving, but disregard that. You understand the metaphor. The one who is in control of your life is you. You are the only one, besides God, you are the only one who can determine the true outcomes of your life. You're the only one who can put in the work. The directions and outcomes that you receive are truly only within your hands. So I say before I progress this, do what you need in order to do what you want. I understand that everybody goes through life in different phases. You know, everybody wants to have fun. Everybody wants to do everything and not really think about the consequences later. It's like, yeah, you'll put it off or whatnot. But at some point, you got to kind of think about it. You know, our time is finite. We don't have an infinite amount of time on here. So tomorrow may never come. The outcome that you want may never come. What you desire may never come due to you only engaging in the things that you want to do, not the things that you have to do. That's how you have to look at it. And that's how I look at my life now. That's how I've looked at my life for the last couple of years. Going through and doing the things that you need to may not necessarily bring you the same enjoyment as doing the things that you want. Everybody wants to just have fun and do whatever they want. Doing what you need isn't fun. Doing what you need to do is not comfortable. Doing what you need to do is not comfortable. A lot of people limit themselves to only doing what they want because what they want to do is comfortable. It's natural. It's a human thing. We are going to go in the direction of the least tension, the path of least resistance. At some point, you have to look at the things that you want out of this life, be it relationships, be it personal achievements, goals, or legacy, anything that you want out of this life. At some point, you have to sit there and think about, am I actually going to receive the outcomes in which I want? Am I doing what I need to do in order to receive what I want? Am I doing what I need to do in order to get the relationship that I want? Am I doing what I need to do to take care of my health? And that way I can do what I want. Am I taking care of any aspect, physically, spiritually, mentally, in order to fully complete myself and move with an abundance of energy inside of this world? If that's what you want, you have to really start to question yourself. See, me personally, at this point, like I said earlier, I kind of at this point live my life obligatory. I have to do what is needed. You have to look at it like that. And I understand it's not fun. Once again, it's not comfortable. A lot of the times it's not really enjoyable, but you will find enjoyment in understanding that things that you went to and making a little bit of sacrifice and starving yourself just a little bit from your dopamine of doing what you want to do and doing the things that you need to do and finally receiving that outcome. You will enjoy that. I can tell you I can enjoy that. But even when you do get that little bit of that dose of dopamine, it should not be something that stray you away from doing the things that is needed. I believe everybody needs to starve. And I don't mean literally, I don't mean like stop eating or whatnot, but I do believe that in order to elevate yourself, in order to achieve the things that you want, you need to remove yourself from doing the things that you want. You need to remove and purge yourself from doing the things that are comfortable and lock in and do what is needed. What do you need to do? I look at it step by step. It's how I live my life now. I want this. Okay, am I doing what is required to get to that? Matter of fact, we take it another step. What is required for me to get to what I want? And from there, you have a list of what you need to do. And you realize that whole time, you've been just purposely looking over it due to your own comfortability. So, everybody needs to starve. Everybody needs to starve at one point. You need to go without in order to create the future that you want, to create whatever it is. Because, you know, although I believe in manifesting, things do happen. At the same time, things do not come to people who are not putting in the work. The cold, hard truth is that most of the time, Blessings will not come to those who aren't putting in the work or advancing towards it, doing the things that are needed in order to receive or facilitate, create the space to where that blessing can be received. But yes, starve yourself for a while and live your life obligatory. For a short while, at least, you can have your fun, you can have your breaks every now and then where you indulge in doing the fun things and moving away from your path. Everybody does that. Everybody needs to relieve themselves. I do it sometimes myself. I go out, have some fun with my friends, or go do something, or spend some money. But then I go back on track because I live an obligatory lifestyle. In order to create the person that I want, in order to create the future that you want for yourself, you have to start moving obligatory. You have to say, I have to do this. I want this, so I have to do X, Y, and Z. X, Y, and Z will not happen unless I do A, B, and C. You have to look at it like that, in sequence. You have to have the mindset of I have to, I will create, I will do, so that way I can have what I want. I want this. What do I need to do in order to get what I want? And in that, you will have some self-reflection. As I've said earlier, you will have some growth. And once again, a lot of people don't like to turn that mirror on themselves. Promise to you, a lot of people don't like to look at where they're lacking or where they haven't been locked in. They don't like to do that. I understand we're all human. But once you get comfortable in doing that and realize that that is what you have to do, you're going to become something. You're going to become everything that you wanted to be. You're going to have everything that you wanted. You see how that works? Do you understand that relationship now? I have to do what is needed. And I know earlier I brought up, starving. And once again, I just hit on living everything obligatory. But while doing the things that you need to do, don't allow yourself to get lost in your own mental abyss, or don't get lost in the burden of performance on yourself. One of the worst places that you can get stuck in is your own mind, especially when it comes to the burden of performance on yourself. Take some time to acknowledge the progress that you've made while doing the things that you need to. Think about the steps that you've taken in order to get towards the things that you want to. Don't allow yourself to get so caught up in the mindset of I need to. If I don't, who will? Sometimes I've done that. I've been there. And let me tell you, it is not a cool place to get in. I found a way out. I'm not going back in there. I don't want anybody to go through that. But I really want to just emphasize and maybe nail this into you guys' head. There are only a few things that really limit a person's potential, but one of the main key factors is their will to do so, their want. How bad is your want? Is your want bad enough for you to do what you need to do? That's really the question. Is your want bad enough to do what you need to do? You are in control of your future. The future that you want is in your hands. Once again, so many people limit themselves and limit the things that they can achieve because they've just been living frivolous, doing what they want. And at some point, they'll have to come face to face with their actions. They'll have to come face to face with their outcomes because they didn't put the work in early on. They had fun. And trust me, man, you look around and your surroundings, it look like everybody doing what they want. Everybody's having fun. They're going out, doing whatever, spending money, just living freely and abundant, right? Most of those people that are involved inside of those actions are the ones who's not really doing what is needed. And although you may be hard on this path of doing what you need, it may be hard on this path of focusing and locking into your purpose of doing what you have to do in order to get what you need or to achieve the future you need. It may be hard. I promise to you, it may be hard. Understand what happens to the person that does what they want early on as opposed to the people that do what they need. You leading them in the race. It looked like they winning. Sometimes you ever seen like a race or whatnot, and it look like somebody winning. Whole time they a whole lap behind. You've already progressed on the lap 2. You may look like you're losing a little bit because you're kind of behind the flock, but that's only because they're on lap 1. Do not allow the height of your accomplishments to be limited by your wants. I can tell you one thing, you must have a willpower and you must have the mindset of I have to get this done. It's not about the person who sits there and waits outside in the rain for it to pass in order to take that first step. It's about that person that goes in head first, strong, do what they need to do because they have to get to that destination. They may get wet, they may not like it, it may suck, but when they get there, it's dry land and they know they've done what they had to do. Now they can do what they want. You done got to the treasure before them. I'm just talking. I'm just spitballing things at you. But I'm really just trying to nail in the emphasis of doing what you have to. Once again, it's not a fun space. It's not a comfortable space. You'll feel like you'll be being without by moving away from the things that you're so comfortable with. But in reality, you've just filled yourself with a new abundance of dopamine by doing the things that are needed. I know I just kind of said a lot of words right there. I said a lot of words right there, but I hope it's really getting in. Do what is needed in order to get what you want out of this world. I don't know what you may want. I know I want a lot of things. I want a legacy. I want a family. I want to be financially stable. I want a strong mind, strong body. It's hard, But at the same time, in all those ones, I understand that it ain't gonna just happen. I know what I need to do. I gotta go to the gym. I gotta practice financial discipline. I have to take care of my spirit. Start eating different. I started a whole new diet. I started juicing and everything like that and whatnot, getting in more fruits and vegetables because I haven't been doing so in my diets at any point in my life. Even when I got to my best shape, I wasn't doing fruits and vegetables. But now I'm taking care of these things. And I don't like it. I may not like the way broccoli tastes, but I know I need it in order to get the life that I want, to get the body that I want, to take care of myself. That's what it's all about. That's literally what this is all about. What do you want? That is my question to you. What do you want? Are you doing what is needed? How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Are you going to let your comfortability limit your progress? Does your want for comfortability outweigh your will for creating the life that you want, the future that you want, your progress? Does it outweigh it? That is my question to you. I know it's been a while. I've been taking care of some business or whatnot. We're getting a little bit of progress when it comes to this health thing. We're doing what we need to do. And that's starting with this, turning on the camera. I got off work, tired, went to the stove, came home. I still gotta make dinner. But I know I ain't turned on the camera in a while. I want to grow this community. So what I gotta do? I gotta turn the camera on. Even though I may not be feeling good, I gotta do what I gotta do. It's what I want, right? So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make that sacrifice. Sometimes you have to sacrifice. I feel like in life, at all points, at some point, in order for the catalyst to you receiving the outcome that you want may be a sacrifice of the things that you want to hold on the most. You may have to let go in order to receive. Spitballing once again. Spitballing once again. Got to make some sacrifices. So, I might lose a little bit of sleep. I could be in bed right now, but I needed to make this video as it's something that's been weighing on me. So my closest message to you once again is do what you need to do in order to do what you want, in order to receive what you want. Do not allow the space of your comfortability to hold you hostage and away from the growth that is outside of it. Sometimes you may need to start, sometimes you may need to sacrifice. Doing what you need is hard, but not having the things that you want is hard as well. So, choose your hard. I'd rather do the thing that's hard and have everything that I want than rather not do the things that I need to do and never have anything that I want. So my question to you, are you doing what needs to be done? Are you locked in? Or are you just sitting around doing what you want to do? You're not locked in. You don't care about the outcomes for real. You say you want it. You don't want it as bad. You scared of the rain. You scared to go walk in the rain. Me, I'm jogging, full sprint. It's cool right now. But I tell you, when it catch up to you, when life puts you in a storm, it puts you in it. And it's only up to you to get out of it. So in order to prevent yourself from going in that storm, or matter of fact, not going in it, from that storm being placed upon you, you being limited, you not feeling complete when it comes to the end of this life, you need to do what is needed. Live obligatory, stay up. I know it's been a while. I love y'all. Once again, if you haven't joined the community, go ahead, hit the link down below, the One Day Community. Welcome and all, everybody's there. I'm much easier to contact there. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you made it to this point in the video, go ahead and comment down below. I will. So that's all I got for you. And while you're doing what is needed, remember, take your time. Do it one breath, one step, one day at a time. And as always, I love you. All right, I'll catch y'all in the next one.